Hi everyone, good afternoon. My name is Elizabeth and this is Now. Today we'll be talking about greed. Proverbs 28 verse 25 says, "The greedy stirs up conflict, but those who trust in the Lord will prosper." Do you know that greed affects every areas of one's life? Because it's called a spiritual disease. You don't want to have greed running in your veins. How do you know you're greedy? It starts from our habits. It starts from the character, from the traits we portray. Some people, might go for occasions and it's time for them to, have for them to go eat. At the buffet stand, you see what they'll load on their plates. That's greed. You're in your office, you're sent to get stuff, you're putting prices on it, getting substandard materials or substandard items you were sent to buy. That's the spirit of greed. You cannot stand someone that is succeeding. That is greed. Your friend walks up to you to tell you his or her plans, and you're shutting them down just because of your own parochial interest, just because of your own selfish interest. That is a spirit of greed. You are bigger and you have a lot on your inside. You have two eyes, you have two ears, you have everything. You were made specially, uniquely made by God Himself. You have nothing lacking, nothing missing, and nothing broken. So why do you think that you should stop people from their vision? Why do you want to make everything work for your own good? Only you. You want to put yourself first in everything. You don't put people, you don't look at the interest of other people. It is only you, because of you, and for you. That is not how the life is. Someone the other day, we're told how some people sent for iPhone. The delivery man came with the iPhone and the guy was killed and put in the well. That is the spirit of greed. You have a restaurant, you're selling food and you're buying rotten tomatoes. That's the spirit of greed. Look at Cain. He was greedy. He killed his brother Abel. Look at Lot. Look at what he did to Abraham. That's not what we want to do. You begin to see these traits from your children from when they're growing. Because when you look at kids, you put them together and you see one, you give one something, he wants to take another one from his brother. That's greed. You correct that child from that moment. You don't have to be greedy. You have to open your heart and put people first. You are given an assignment. Deliver the assignment how it's supposed to be. Do not hold on to stuff and deliver substandard things to the world. You have a lot on your inside. Your destiny is in your hands. You are the problem of yourself. Whatever you want to be today or tomorrow begins with you. Begins with what you have on your inside. Begins with the value you want to add in people. What is that impact you want people to see in you? Or what is that impact you want to give to people? Because if you were to be compared to a car, you are more than a Bugatti or a Ferrari. Some of us carry the engine of a keke napep, where we've got more than a keke napep inside our body. God has programmed you. See the great men on earth today, the same eyes you have is the same eyes they have. The same ears you have is the same. God has not given you one eye before you start saying, that man is Dangote now because he has 3 eyes, while mine is just one. He gave you everything. But it's because we are not looking at the opportunities that are made available. Because everything we want to do is for ourselves. We don't put people first, we put ourselves first before we deliver value. You don't want to do that because everything God has made available for you and I. How do you make use of these things to better your life and to better the lives of your family. Because you don't want to have that threat of, Janelle, am I speaking your mind? What do you have to say, Janelle?
Greed is a selfish motivation of a person.
My God. My God.
Children are not supposed to have greed.
That is it. As a child growing up, once you notice, or as a parent, once you notice that your child is portraying that threat of greed, you stop the child on time, because it starts from small. It's in everybody, but we need to curtail it. We need to have the consciousness that greed can kill. It can ruin a nation. It can ruin a system. It can ruin a company. It can ruin a family. It can kill. Greed is not what you should pray for at all. Greed is not what any man should pray for, because it's a disease, a spiritual disease that affects the heart of all it affects all areas of every man's life. So we have to be guarded. We have to rethink. We have to change our mindset. We have to redirect our mind to understand that you don't have to be greedy to make it in life, because you are more than anything you can think of. You have more on your inside. It is time for you to wake up and start making people smile and start loving people, because God is love. All the traits of God is what you have, because He made you in His image and likeness. Thank you so much for spending this beautiful time with us. Janelle, we love you so much. Thank you. Thank you. We hope to see you the same time next week. We hope you enjoyed yourself. We love you, Janelle, and we celebrate you. Bye.